Hi there, it's Pascal. In this video, you're going to learn how setting goals can enable you to be your own boss. Now, if you don't know anything about me, I started my online business in 2017. And for the fact that I started learning how to set goals in online and business, and that has enabled me now to do some of the things that I couldn't do before. So if you stick to me with me in this video, simple things that you can't do in your life, for example, if you can't help your son do his homework, if you've got kids like me, that's something that you struggle to do as a parent, but you know is your responsibility to support your kid or to support your missus to do one or two things, but you can't do it because you're in a job that is not giving you the time to actually be there to support your family. Now, I'm going to share with you how setting goals can enable you to do that. Now, first of all, before we go into setting goals, I want you to understand, so if you have read, if you set goals yourself and it has helped you in any way, leave the comments below. I'll be happy to learn from you how you apply your own strategies and how it works for you, and it will also help other people that will be reading in the comments how to set their own goals. Now, as this is the first of the month, what I normally do is this is what I've been practicing, because I started my online business a while ago now, and people reach out and ask questions. How can they start? And some of the guys in the training, like last week in the training, I told them to post their goals so that we know what everybody's working towards. So, because if we don't have a target that we're going towards, chances are we're not going to make any meaningful change in our life. And 2020 is just going to be another one of those years. Now, this is how goal works. I want you to think of a sat nav, like a sat nav. That, let's say you're going from London to Manchester, and you're driving. They give you a particular postcode or particular address to go. So what you need to do is you type in that address into the sat nav, and you hit launch, and obviously the sat nav will find the route that will take you there. Now, what the sat nav will eventually do is it will tell you go left, go right, go straight, and that's how it will navigate you until you reach that destination. Now, it's the same thing with your business or with your mindset or with your life. If you don't have any goal that you're working towards on a consistent basis, month in, month out, chances are you are working on somebody else's goal to help them achieve that goal. And that's what I learned. So, because there's a book called Think and Grow Rich. It's a famous book. I think you must have read it. If you haven't read it, there's one called Law of Success. It's similar to from Napoleon Hill. I'll put the links in the description. It will show you how you can get that from Amazon and read it, and you will see the importance of setting goals. In that book, they said there was a survey that was done in 1918 on 16,000 men and women. And from that survey, it was found out that majority of people had no idea why they wake up in the morning. And if I ask you, well, the question that was asked in the survey, what are you doing currently to increase your income? Chances are, when I was working in my job, I was just waiting for the next paycheck, then I'll squeeze myself a little bit more and save a little bit money and get through the month. And you do this thing month in, month out. Now, this is a scarcity mindset. What this is creating in you is a scarcity. For you to create any meaningful change in this life that we are all in, this one life, this one short life that we have, you got to learn how to set goals. Goals is what will allow you to stretch. Something that will allow you to think big. Because if you can't think, in the Bible it said you have to believe it first before it can come in a physical form. Nothing is created in the physical world. Like, for example, this remote I'm using to record this phone was an idea in somebody's mind. Somebody set a goal, he's going to create something like this. It was an idea, before the person went and got a team of people that eventually built this remote I used to record. So you have to understand that anything that you're looking, if you're struggling currently in your life now, you have to understand the process of creation. And when you understand the process of that's, you have a purpose. Your purpose is much more like your bigger goal, what you eventually want to achieve in this one short life that you've got. That's your purpose. What is it? Maybe you want to impact 1 million people. Maybe you want to help people in Africa. Maybe you want to build schools in Africa so that people can, kids can go to get good education. Whatever that is for you, that is your life's purpose. Now you have to bring it down to a goal where you can relate to, because chances are where you are now and where that goal is and your big life vision is way too far. So you can't really see the steps that you can take to get there. So what you need to do is, this is how I was trained in the online business. I break it down to 5-year goal. Then I say in 5 years time, this is what I want to achieve. I want to maybe at least build one school. Before I go into building multiple schools, my 5-year goal is to just build one school to help people in Africa, for example. So now you bring it down again to like a yearly goal. What can you achieve in a year? Remember, you're a guy that hasn't made any dime online. You're like starting from zero. This is how goals allow you to stretch. That's what I'm sharing with you. So when you come down to a yearly goal, you say, this year alone, I'm going to figure out how to make my first $1,000, $5,000, whatever the goal is for you. Remember, this goal is you set it yourself because that's what you want in your own life. Then you bring it down from that yearly goal, you break it down to monthly goals. And this is very critical because this is the beginning of the month. If you look at yourself, that's why we see a lot of people are currently struggling right now because of the pandemic, and a few people are milking it. What's the difference? It's because some have goals and some don't. Out of that survey that was done, 20 people had no idea why they wake up in the morning. But if you have a goal, every morning you wake up, you're on fire to carry out, take that action for that day. Let's say, for instance, again, let's bring it down. Maybe for you to make your first $1,000 online, you might need a YouTube channel. So what is it that you need to do to get a YouTube channel? It's free. You sign up to YouTube channel, and obviously you have a website linked to it and all that. So how do you get, so you break this time. So this YouTube training down to 12 months. So maybe you're starting out, you don't know how to, you don't have a camera, you don't have the gears that will allow you to launch a YouTube channel, but you got a phone. Like, you follow the principles in the book. I always say follow principles, because the principle is very simple. They say if you got whatever you have, run with it, and you'll figure out the rest on your way. So maybe you have a phone that works, that can record a video. You start with that one and start posting videos on that YouTube. That's exactly how I started. These are the simple principles the book taught me that now enabled me to have a business online now. And I've been meeting people that are helping, that we are all working as a team to create massive changes in our life. So for example, you come down to learning a YouTube channel. So now for you to launching your own YouTube channel, what do you need? You might need to know what niche are you going, what topic are you going to discuss? What ideas, what are you going to be saying on your videos? Like, for instance, I speak to a lot of I wouldn't say they are pastors, but there are a lot of Christians that want their voice to be heard. They want to be able to preach on YouTube and grow a brand on YouTube and gain subscribers so that they can help people in different areas on their life with counseling. But when it comes down to taking that action, they stall. Why do they stall? It's very simple. It's criticism. We are always afraid of what somebody else will think about us. So that alone clouds our mind and we don't take action. As a result, this happens because we don't have a big goal that we are working towards. If you're really dedicated to your life to create an impact in the world, you would have a big vision So maybe it's to build schools in Africa where you be me a minister helping kids around the world. So that is the person you intend to be. So right from today, that you just have a phone, and that's all you got, and you got a YouTube. You can go and Google how to set up a YouTube account and launch your first YouTube channel. You start from there, but you think like the person you intend to be 10 years from now. So you start learning how to communicate on camera. Obviously, speaking in front of a pulpit in church and speaking on video like this is completely different. I got somebody that was a pastor. He speaks in front of a crowd of over like 10,000 people. When I gave him a camera like this, a video to speak in front, it was weird to him. He just couldn't understand it, looking at the lens and speaking. So it's one of those things you have to train yourself to get comfortable with. Maybe you don't like a YouTube, maybe you don't want videos. You can go and do blogging. You have to find a way to construct blogs and get people to engage with your blog, especially people that read content. So if you can break down these goals down, let's carry on with the YouTube channel. Let's say all you need is to start generating some funds from your YouTube channel is about 300 videos. Then you can gain a lot of subscribers and you start generating some funds. YouTube can start advertising on your channel and that will start giving you some additional income. Now that will enable you to start reinvesting in your business and keep scaling. Now what do you need to do? You have to understand the principle again. It's simple. Post one video or two videos every day. So if you take this action, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If you know that you are going to be like this, help people in Africa in 5 years' time, build schools, well, this is where you are with just a phone. Start there. Post that first video. It doesn't matter whether it's good, whether the images are right, or whether it's blurry. All you're doing is you're learning, just like any kid would learn. Just like any child who is learning how to ride a bicycle, you're going to fall over. Some of your communications are not going to come out right. But you just have to face that. Go through that learning phase. And once you have these micro goals that you say, okay, over the next 30 days, I'm going to shoot one video every single day just to practice and get comfortable in front of camera. That is success right there. That is success that you've been looking for. Because once you carry out taking these actions, you will always improve. You can take it up to 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day. It's all up to you how you can scale and grow your business. But at the end of the day, YouTube does not ban you from posting 1,000 videos in a single day. That's where the potential is just huge. All you have to do is do the work. So if you follow this simple concept, I often tell people, simplicity is the best. If you are looking to start a business online, you're looking to be your own boss, but you don't understand how these things work, but you're looking for somebody to explain everything so that before you take the first step, I want you to understand something. It's quite simple. Ask yourself, why are you doubting these basic, simple strategies? Why? Because these simple things is what you need that will give you the belief that is required to keep going. Because if I hadn't gone into a training, maybe you might want to invest in a training that will help you start a business online, but you want to get explanation of every single thing, a product that you want to sell, how you're going to list them in Amazon and sell it. You're basically acting. It's more like telling, when you get married, you tell your wife, if you don't tell me whether you're going to give birth to a boy or a girl, I'm not going to sleep with you to get pregnant. So you want to predict what's going to happen in the future. It's at some point you have to understand that you have to allow the natural laws to take its course, because it's God that is always creating everything through us. So if you understand that process of creation, all you need to do is to take the action that with what you have currently at the moment. Then in the process between you and reaching your goal, do not complain. Do not beat yourself up. All you simply need to do is give thanks to God that your future self, that person that you want to be, that is creating, that is helping students and kids in Africa build schools, that is helping people change the world. Just keep thanking God that that thing has happened. Be in that celebration state all the time. And eventually, this your mind that you have, if you block out all the negativity, it will keep taking you towards building and developing the qualities, leadership skills that you need to eventually become that person that you want to be in the future. That's how you set goals. Very simple strategies that I have been using for the past 3 years now that has given me peace in my marriage, and I wish you and your family all the best. Apart from that, if you're looking to use the same training that I used to start my online business, I have webinars every Saturday that I help a lot of students, not just me, a lot of students come and join. Then if you are also looking for, if you haven't seen the videos that I normally give away for free that helps people start, they talk about affiliate marketing, e-commerce. There'll be links in the description that will show you exactly. All you need to do is pop your name and email into any of those videos and receive them. Go to your email and you should receive the link to it. All you need to do is click on it and you start watching it right now. That's all is required. And educate yourself. All this, just understand this. These same videos I'm giving to you, a lot of people have seen this same video and started building businesses online. So when you get there, only think of you, possibility of you being that person in the future, building your own business, helping families all across the world, doing whatever you want to do, inspiring families, healing families, giving people hope, helping single mothers, helping children that don't have parents. Whatever your purpose is in life, just go there and think of how can this help me towards this goal that I have, towards this dream that I believe that God has blessed me with. And magical things will start to happen in your life as you move along. Apart from that, I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.